Hello and welcome to the Fortnite Civil War group chat tier ranking. Today, AJ Few, committee member, and I will
the
be
newest committee member.
We will be going through the list of players in the Civil War chat, and we will be ranking them according to our different tiers. So, AJ, do you want to talk about our tier system really quick?
Yeah, so basically we're putting players into tiers, not ranking them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just different tiers. So we have the XXX tier, which is basically just borderline orgasmic players.
Sex, if you don't know what that is.
And we have A, B, C, D, and F, which is pretty borderline, you know.
The chassis. The F group is for the chassis, all right? We're going to start it off with Cade. Cade, you will be the first to go. AJ, do you have anything you want to say about Cade's ranking?
Yeah, definitely Cade's a middle of the pack player to me. Middle of the pack.
Okay.
Does some really good stuff, does some really bad stuff. Not very consistent. To me, middle of the pack. I want to say C or B. Where would you stand in that?
See, it's hard for me because I think he's a... I agree. Middle of the pack is a good term. I think if Cade were to give more effort, maybe, I could see him moving up a little bit.
He did have mono. We got to factor that in.
Did have mono. He did, and you know what? He fought through that mono. I think for that reason alone, he's a B tier player.
I like that.
All right.
B tier.
Fought through the mono. Came through for Graveyard and the Rag Boys.
Cade,
you are in
the B tier.
In the B tier, my guy.
All right. Next, we have the vet.
I think the vet... Maybe the only real question about the vet is whether he will be in his own tier in the Triple X. Let's see if anybody can make up there with him. The vet.
I mean, really, his own worst enemy though is himself. Can definitely get very rattled.
Yeah, he was very upset with the Rag Boys during the Civil War. You know, some say that's a weakness. Some say that's what makes him. That's what drives him to be the great player that he is.
That's fair enough. Really, nothing keeping him from XXX tier.
No, yeah, vet's XX. We don't want to talk about it anymore. Vet.
The vet.
All right. Next up, we have
Ortega.
All right.
Listen, I'm higher on Ortega than most. I see the guy's got great aim. You know, I see him mentioned in the names of all the really bad players, and I don't think that's fair. I think he's got great aim. He's beat Kylo in one-on-one. Now the building's not there. Mm-hmm. You were on his team. What do you think?
Okay, so I agree. I actually think maybe the IQ. I think he needs to work on the IQ a little bit. I don't think his IQ is quite as high, and I heard it's not quite as high with the ladies either. But hey, I'm just what I hear. I don't know him all that well, but I think he's a C tier player.
That's right.
I think he's a C tier player. I think he's right there. You know, I think if he worked on that, played a little bit more, could be moving up. So
we got Ortega in the C tier.
All right.
Next up, we have Lighthead. Lighthead, very controversial one. You know, you talk to some people, they think he's one of the best. You talk to others, say he's very overrated.
I think he's good. I think he's a good player. I think he's a solid A tier player.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay, I think I don't think he's quite the best. There could be days where he's the best.
But he's very streaky. He's very streaky.
Yeah.
There's days where he's just awful. And then, you know, you say, Lighthead, what are you doing? And he starts laughing, you know? So it's hard to get a good read on the guy.
He could be getting all lightheaded, and that's why he's laughing when you're mad at him. Also, I'm not going to factor this into the rankings, but I do think that his work on the committee should be mentioned because it has been piss poor. It has been a terrible job on the committee.
He really doesn't add anything to the committee.
It adds nothing. We have spent hours trying to help him to be a better committee member, and it's just not working. So, but still, great player, A tier player, head in this.
Lighthead, A tier.
Yeah.
All right, next we have Shasty.
Oh.
He's kind of like the mystery man, you know? He played one round. He was still in the chat.
Yep.
I never saw him the whole round either.
I don't think anybody did. I think he broke the Fortnite record for getting 0 kills ever in his entire Fortnite career.
So he doesn't have a lot going for him, really. But
great guy. If we were playing 2K, I think Shasty's probably XXX. In the Fortnite round, though.
I think he's got enough. You know, I've seen the guy play GTA. He was really good at that game.
Great, yeah.
I don't think I can put him in F. I say D. I think the unknown kind of helps him out a little bit.
If he's not an F tier, I don't know who is an F tier.
Okay,
we're gonna get there.
We got an F player.
Okay, we got an F player.
That's my point. With the F player I have in mind there, I can't put Shasty in that.
All right, put him in the D. He's in the D. Chassis's known about giving that D a little bit. I don't call him Big Dick Chassis for a reason.
He does have a huge dick.
Huge dick and nose, both of them. All right.
Chassis in the D tier.
All right. Who we got next?
Huncho. Another controversial one, you know?
Yeah.
He beats me in a one-on-one. He takes Will to 5 games, and then he loses to Ortega. I mean, I don't know.
I think he's an A player.
Wow.
I think he's an A tier.
I think he's a B player. I mean, in the Civil War, he was good.
Yeah, great in the Civil War. Man performs when he needs to perform.
The man did perform. He did beat me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to put him at A.
If you're gonna put yourself at the A tier, which we're not, I don't know what you're gonna put yourself. I'm just saying, if you're gonna put yourself in the A tier, the man beat you and was good in the rest of the Civil War too. That wasn't just like a one-off
But
thing.
I've just been in so many Zone Wars games where he's just not good, and you just hear him raging, and like, I'll kill him, we'll just start raging. And he's like, it's rigged, and I'm like, dude, that was just a terrible play.
Okay, I think he's
A tier.
Yeah,
he's very inconsistent, but A tier for sure.
Okay.
Next we have Sally. I think the guy sends more videos into the chat than actual times he's played.
Yeah, I can't really comment. I've played with Sally a total of 0 times. The hair is concerning. Has to be mentioned. I don't know. What do you feel?
I mean, yeah, the guy seems more of a TikToker than a Storm Wars player, frankly.
So what
I'm thinking D tier.
All right, D tier.
I mean, he loves Shasty, so him.
There you go. Liam and Chassis in the D tier. Like to see it.
We got Sally in the D tier. Next we have Pistol Packs.
Okay, I like this.
Guy dedication is off the charts.
Yeah.
Pretty good IQ as well. Good IQ. Building and aim, you know, to me, I'll put him at B almost.
He's a C or B.
Actually, K did 5-0 in the Civil War. That has to be factored.
That has to be factored in. He's a C or B for me.
Yeah, I put him at like a high-end C.
Yeah.
But his dedication is there. That's a tough one.
Yeah. Great committee member. Yeah.
Great
really
addition.
solid just member of the chat. You know,
I mean, do we really fault him just one bad game against Cade that much?
No, let's put him in the B tier.
Yep, I like it.
Put him in the B tier. Verified, right? He's
verified on Instagram.
Verified on Instagram. Yeah, that helps the ranking. Only member of the chat who's verified, correct? Is that true?
That would be correct.
Okay. I'm still waiting for mine. Will keeps sending his in, not working. All right.
Next we have the Graveyard.
I kind of want to stay out of it a little bit.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Now, I've been very critical of Graveyard because he ranked himself too, but I think we put that behind us.
I think we have.
So I'm just going to be as objective as possible. Civil War, he thought he played good. I thought he didn't. But other than that, he's a good player. And I haven't seen him in a while, but I mean, definitely, I would say B tier, maybe A.
I'm cool with B. I'm cool with B.
Yeah, he's definitely not C.
Yeah, I'm a B tier guy. I think I'm happy to be in there with Cade and Pistol. I think that's a good group. I think that's by far the best looking group out of all of them. Okay, well,
that's
Shasty and Sally. Okay, that's very good. But yeah, you know, I think I'm okay with being a B player. I think I'm a B tier guy.
Okay, next we have Hot Wheels. You want to start?
Controversial to start. I think he's a hot topic here in the chat. I mean, you guys didn't pick him for your team. He kind of joined your team, and then you kind of didn't really want him.
That is true.
I think he might be in the Ortega tier. I think he might be a C tier guy.
That's what I was gonna say. He comes from a COD background, you know. So the aim, all that's there. Building, not so much. No, the aim and IQ, I put in there with Ortega.
Yeah,
frankly.
when I play, I've played mostly squads with Mac, with Hot Wheels, and you know, he's been fine. Like, he's not somebody who's just going to drag down your team. He's not going to lead you in kills, probably. He's not going to go out there and drop a 10 bomb, but he's going to be solid. Yeah. He's going to call stuff out.
Great with the sniper. Great.
Yeah.
Good.
So, yeah, I think he's a solid C tier. Hot Wheels.
We got Hot Wheels at C tier, joining Ortega for the second C tier player. Next, we have K9 Cheetah. Definitely one I felt has been slept on in the rankings a lot.
I think we need to reward him here.
I think it's an A.
I think he's an A.
I really don't think
he's
an A.
I agree. I think he's an A player.
I don't think it's a debate at all.
I think he's right up there with some of the best in the chat. You know?
Yeah, Canine Cheetah.
Yeah. Hey.
I mean, there's really not a lot to say. Definitely was slept on at the start.
Yeah, we really wanted him on our squad in the Civil War, and
he was a great addition.
He was a great addition, and he could have gone either way. I felt like we gave him enough respect for him to maybe join our squad. We thought he was an A player before, but
definitely an A player for sure. Next we have Will. This one gets interesting.
Oh man, just left the room.
Now he did 3-0 the vet. How much do we put that on for a guy that in Storm Wars? I mean, did he separate himself from the A tier that much just in regular Storm Wars?
The answer is no on that.
I would agree with that, but he did 3-0 the vet.
But he 3-0'd the vet. Do you count a game? I don't know, man. Do you count like the Maui Invitational? You guys were better than Duke last year, right? I mean, like it's November. You got one good game. Does that mean you're better than Zion when March comes around?
That's facts.
I think last year you might have been, but I'm just saying, like it's kind of one of those things. Like,
and he really hasn't played since the Civil War to kind of
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, like show that hey, I am this XXX player.
Yeah.
You know, because he really hasn't. Almost, I don't want to say lightning in a bottle, but if you go back before, he did go to 5 games with Kylo, and then he did go 5 games with Doty. So, I have a problem putting him at XXX.
All right, that's fine. Let's go. A-tier player. Great player. I mean,
I'd say top of A tier.
Okay, top of A tier.
If I could put him like right in the middle, I would. But
he's not. Yeah. I agree. I think that's a fair ranking. Willie G in the A tier.
High end A tier player.
High end A tier player.
All right.
He was also high for that whole game against the vet. I feel like that needs to be said. This is a sober ranking. Okay.
All right. Next, we got the Python. Someone who's been very critical of the committee, very critical of the chat. Then you ask him why he's critical. He just doesn't have a reason.
Okay. We need to take that to put that away because I was also critical of the committee, and I've been on Braden's side a lot.
But you had a reason to be.
I understand that, but I don't feel like I don't want his feelings towards the committee to affect this ranking. I want this to be
here's the thing.
A solely Fortnite-based
I don't
ranking.
think it can affect his ranking because his ranking is baked in.
What is it?
To the F tier, in a tier of his own. If I could just go all the way down to the alphabet and put him at Z, I would. He is terrible.
Okay.
I mean, we saw he played Mac in the ones tourney, got 5-0.
It's hard for me to put him down to an F tier. I feel like the D tier, the Shasti Sally tier, I feel like he's in there with them.
He's not. I played with Sally. Sally, if there's a guy running, he can hit him. Python, if there's a guy running, it looks like he's on like.
All right, I'm standing up for my guy. I think he's a D tier. At the end of the day, though, I think
F tier has to represent the worst, and I think he's the worst.
If you think that, like I said, we've barely seen Shasti. I haven't seen Sally. Hard for me to say he's definitively worse than them. But
he's in the F tier. Python.
I do feel like that ranking was definitely influenced by your feelings towards.
Hey, that's fair. We can debate that. Okay. I'm just saying, you were on his team.
Yes.
How exactly did he perform in that Civil War?
I mean,
did you feel that you were being double teamed constantly because he was dead a lot?
I mean, yeah, but like he communicated, he tried, he was participating, he was giving effort. You know, it's hard. So
I hear that.
On technical ability,
he
tried. Like on technical ability. I mean, we're spending a lot of time on this.
But it's like Rem Bakamis, you know, as far as ranking him as a player, he's not good. Great team guy.
Rem's a great guy. Love Rem.
But you can't rank him as far as just a basketball player.
Okay. Braden being compared to Rem is a huge compliment to Braden. That's great.
Great team guy.
Yeah. All right.
Next we have Doty, guy who really thinks he's just the shit, man. If you asked him, I'm sure he says he's better than the vet all the time. So
yeah. I think he's a B tier.
Yeah. I mean, he has flashes, but I mean, anytime I 1v1 him, I win every time.
I feel like he's a solid.
And he's gonna say he beat me. He did beat me in one series. We played about 10, and he's beat me in 1. So
I feel like he's a solid B tier player, like a high end B tier player.
Yeah, I'd say high end B tier.
Yeah.
I'd say high end B tier.
Yeah. I don't think we need to talk. I mean, maybe if the Wi-Fi was better for him,
he does play on bad Wi-Fi, but he doesn't have anywhere else to play, so you have to factor that in. That's the only time he plays. It's with the bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah, And so I haven't seen him with great Wi-Fi. Maybe he'd be better. Maybe he'd
with
be
good
an
Wi-Fi.
A tier.
Yeah, we don't know though. We can't make that.
Yeah,
assumption.
I would also like to say though he is the best assistant coach in college hoops 2K8 history. Me, the head coach, I've been checked out since year 1. I think week 2 he started recruiting, and I haven't touched the stick since. All right, we're in like year 10, but yeah, B tier, high end B tier.
All right, last we have me. I'll let you take it away.
Oh, we got a guest
appearance
special from
Kelly Graves?
future Hall of Famer Kelly Graves here.
Hello.
Anything you want to say to the people?
Hey, hi. No, you guys are back in your cave back there.
Yeah, we're doing a ranking.
I'm gonna go get some sun.
All right, you do you. All right,
give it up.
That's Kelly Graves. That's future Hall of Famer Kelly Graves right there. Let's see. Last up, we have AJ. We have 11 Turtle, if you will. Solid player. I think this is a pretty cut and dry A tier for me. I think I would. God, why? It's supposed to be taken down from YouTube because of what you just did right there. I think he's a cut and dry A tier player. He's not the number 1 or number 2 player like he says he is sometimes. Sorry, there he is, A tier. But he's right in there. He's right in there with Headedness, Kylo, K9, Will. That's a good tier. That's a good A tier right there. Step below the vet, but you're definitely ahead of the B tier. So there you go.
All right. We'll give you a final look at the tier. I'll zoom it up just in case it hasn't been.
Yeah, we have no clue if you'll be able to see this. No clue.
This is gonna turn out.
We did one test run in it. We didn't even look.
A final note. I just want to say, give me just quick the hardest people you had ranking, like toughest decisions for you.
I think we spent the most time on Python.
That was an easy one for me.
Okay, I know it was. Maybe Cade or Doty in the B tier.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, Lighthead was. Huncho
Will.
was. Yeah, Will was definitely the hardest.
Yeah.
Kylo. Sally. Nah.
I do feel like we could have made the A and B tier into like 3 different tiers instead of just A, B. That could have been A, B, and C.
Definitely.
Because it's kind of, we got Headedness, we got Kylo, K9, Willie G, and AJ all in the A tier, which, is a pretty crowded A tier. I feel like we could have.
For sure.
Yeah. But, no, I think that was probably my hardest. How about you? What do you feel?
Yeah, definitely Will was hard. Kylo was hard. Pistol, Cade. I mean, it's hard. But like I said, I think the chat is a little top heavy in a sense that the talent at the top's very high and then it starts to drop off, in my opinion, towards the bottom. So that's why I think we have people bunched up at the top.
Yeah. No, I could see that. I agree to a certain extent. I do think that, it's tough, man. There's a jumble in there.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the chat so great. That's what makes this Civil War so engaging, is that you can, on any given day, Willie G in the A tier can go up and pop off on the vet and beat him 3-0. You just never know. If the vet wins that game, we win the Civil War. I'm just throwing that out there. So you just don't know. And the vet obviously carried us in all the other games. But I'm just saying. So that's what makes us so engaging. That's why we're here today. That's why we do stuff like this, is to have this spirited debate. So
thanks for taking the time to be with us.
Absolutely.
Coming from 2 community members.
Yeah.
Great. How about Graveyard being back, huh?
Yeah.
Let's give it up.
Good to be back, fellas. Good to be back.
All right.
Hope to see you soon.
Yep, that's all we got. We'll just give a final look. All right, really interested to see how this turns out.